award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And we're live tonight from the beautiful Dyer County Choctaw Stadium on the campus of Dyer County High School. We're going to bring you Gibson County, South Gibson County football tonight. The Hornets come in with a 3-3 record. Dyer County comes in with a 5-1 record. Their loss to Westview. We had a tough one, a tale of two halves. Charles Dickens would like that title. Instead of a tale of two cities, it was a tale of two halves last week. And we'll tell you more about this contest, set it up, tell you who some of the luminaries or the outstanding players are in this contest coming up. But you are watching the BallGame Blitz TV Sports Network, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the South Gibson High Facebook page. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. Coach Joe Holloway will be bringing you play-by-play. Christopher Reasons he's going to wear several hats tonight, and we will tell you more about this broadcast. Other games being broadcasted by Worthy Roads tonight are USJ and TCA. They also have Union volleyball going on. They do all of Union's home sports, some of Bethel's, and Rockabilly baseball. We did Lane College last week over at Crump Stadium, and boxing. Paul Schultz is our executive director, and we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we're going to set this contest up and talk about some of the things that have to happen. Some of the people, will give you some stats. We'll have our spotlight player and more here on the BallGame Blitz on the South Gibson High Network.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by friends of April Dunning.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Back on the campus of Dyer County High School, the South Gibson Hornets have left the field. Dyer County still in a couple of warm-up groups as they talk it over. Let's go back a little bit and talk about last week, and I will use information from Michael Odom, the fine sports editor of the Mirror Exchange, and I'm going to quote him exactly. With 49 seconds remaining before halftime, I thought it was 48, but Michael doesn't have to do certain things, and he's always very accurate. Everything seemed to be going South Gibson football team's way. The Hornets scored 3 unanswered touchdowns, and then, though, their quarterback down there at Chester County broke loose. We missed some tackles. He got it down inside, and it was goal to go, and they scored a touchdown with 8 seconds left. We did not score in the second half. Now, to quote Coach Johnson, what he quoted to Michael Odom, right now we are a good team that plays good in one half, bad in the other, and that's very accurate. A big part of that, he's taking the blame, is coaching. Well, everybody's got to contribute also. They're 111th. And when I say 111th, somebody said, explain that, Coach. There's 11 men on the field. Now, there's more than that to a team. Subs have to, but when they're out there, those 11 men have to, if they do their job, then take care of their 111th, good things will happen. Coaching staff will take care of their things, and if everybody works together, you have a victory. Well, we're here on the road for our second road game at 3-3. Dyer County, as I told you, 5-1, with a loss to Graham Simpson and Martin Westview. They prefer to be just called Westview, but in the old days that was their original name. And like I said, Leighton Robinson had a good game. He hit Dre Scott. We did miss some extra points and some things like that. And what we need to do right this minute, let's go over a few stats. And, of course, rushing the football last week, Jaden Reed averaged only 2.4 per carry, and he had 17 yards and 7 carries. Leighton Robinson, because of the loss of yardage when you get sacked, had minus 33 yards rushing. Cade Beaver had 6 carries for 23 for 3.8. Tyshawn Jeter, 8 carries for 28 yards, 3.5. Matthew Howell was 4 for 20 for 5 yards. Dre Scott, 1 carry, 4 yards. And Matthew Austin on a jet sweep was minus. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll set this thing up some more.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilley, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilley for Medina Mayor 2024.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social. Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
We're back. And we are back here in the pregame. A lot of announcements being made. We'll finish our stats. We thought something else was going to happen. Passing department, Leighton Robertson was 7 for 14 for 110 yards and a 50% completion average. And he threw 3 touchdown passes. Receiving, Dre Scott had 1 catch for 20 yards, and he had a touchdown. Jackson Young, 1 catch for 24 yards and a touchdown. And Jaden Reed took one to the house. He had 4 catches, but 58 yards, and I believe one of them was, and he averaged 15 yards catch, was that long touchdown run. He had a touchdown pass and reception. Now, let's go over a few things on this contest. Of course, our opponent are the Dyer County Choctaws, who will be wearing orange tonight. And we are away. We're at their house. Last week, they beat Crockett County 21-7. And there's only been one meeting in the history of these two schools, one last year in a white knuckler by South Gibson 33-31 on somewhat of a Hail Mary, some people say. Some say a pass at home, and that was a 33-31 ball game. Both teams have played Chester County this year. Dyer County took the measure of Chester County 36-7. We lost after playing such a fine first half, 28-19. Now, they've got a lot of players to keep an eye on, more than a lot of you have seen either in writing or talking. They have a running back, Jabari Livingston, a senior who is very good. They can also run Corey Taylor, who's a sophomore. Their quarterback is Landon Daniels. He wears 7. He gets better and better. They've got some very good wideouts like Jamin Galden, Perion Ison, who wears number 3, Devin Haywood, or it's actually Hayward. We'll get his name right. And I had to go to my blown-up roster for old eyes. Also, keep an eye on the blocking back / tight end, etc. Braden Hendricks, who wears 8, can do that. Jack Smith, a very fine wideout. They also have Everett Kirkendall, 21. And those are some of the young men to watch for them. Some of them very fine defensive players. I understand that Jabari Livingston could try out for the part of the unlicensed chiropractor, because when he hits you, he's a running back. Maybe describing him as Earl Campbell might be a bit much, but he does like to hit people and try to run over them when he does have more speed. You look at him, you don't think he's got speed. He's got speed for a guy that's 215 pounds and 5'9". Now, that is the book on their players. Now, there are things that you need to know. The loss 2 weeks ago to Westview the Choctaws have a very powerful and potent offense. When we don't commit a penalty and stuff, we have a very good offense too. Through 6 games, Dyer County has 212 points, and Westview held Dyer County to 14 points. That's good for us because when our kids are really functioning and hitting on all 8 cylinders, that we can play great defense. Just ask Noah Spencer of USJ. We held him to under 60 yards, and he was the 10th leading rusher in the nation at that point in time. Again, we have a good defense. We have a good team, but we must hold on to the football. We must not commit penalties, especially at inopportune times. And a big one is we must lock up and tackle these guys because some of their runners run very, very hard. Now our quickness is going to meet up with their quickness, and they may even have an edge or a step there. But this is a winnable game. Don't anybody doubt that. The Hornets will go out there and give them, and like I said, if we had another one of those white knucklers at 33-31, I'll take a 1-point win and go home, but you'd like to have more than just a 1-point win, but let's not be greedy. Very quickly, they're coming out. Let's show our 2-deep depth chart for the night for the Hornets, and when we'll take a look at that, and we'll tell you more. You know who our probable starters are going to be: Reed and Robertson in the backfield. Cade Beaver will also start probably at wingback, running back, if you want to call it an H-back. It depends on how he lines up. And we'll tell you more about our starters in just a few moments. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a timeout and come back with more in the Hornet pregame show on the South Gibson Network.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
And we're back for the national anthem. This will be a joint effort by both the South Gibson Hornet Band and the Dyer County Choctaw Band. A great endeavor. We're going to record it, but we're going to attempt to bring it to you and get the sound off of one of our cameras out there because you fans deserve this. Then after that, we'll go to our senior spotlight player, but we're going to shut down. Here comes the honor guard, and like I said, get ready for 2 of the great bands in the entire state of Tennessee, and we'll come back after the national anthem, but you can watch it.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the student-led prayer followed by the national anthem.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for the beautiful day you've provided us with, and I thank you for this game that you've allowed us to play tonight. I pray for those who are affected by Hurricane Helene, and I pray that you provide them with what they need to be able to recover from any damage that they've had. I pray that every player here tonight from both teams will play safely, and I pray that everyone here tonight cheering on their team will stay healthy and safe. I thank you again for the opportunity for both teams to be here tonight, and in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
an outstanding rendition of the national anthem. A joint effort by both the South Gibson and Dyer County Band, color guard. The whole thing is great. The pageantry of it. Tell you what, let's do. Let's see if we can get our senior spotlight up here very quickly, and that'll be our fabulous lineman, Wyatt Oliver, number 65. You see a picture of him and our other seniors. He's the class of 2025, 6 foot tall, 220 pounds. He can play center and nose man, or nose guard if you prefer. His parents are Jason Oliver and Jessica Oliver. He was born November 2nd of 2006. He plays football here at South Gibson High School. Favorite team in football is the Vols. He likes drag racing, shooting, working. That's some of his hobbies. His favorite class, and it is a class, football, but he's a good student, I've been told. Favorite teachers, Coach Witt. His favorite food is sushi, and we may need to get him involved. He needs to call in and win the trivia that the show I do on Saturdays from Rock and Roll Sushi. After high school, he's going to get into law enforcement. Very noble, and he is a fine young man. Right now, he's mulling over colleges and law enforcement and things like that. Favorite memories, beating Milan his freshman year. And a fun fact about him is he loves seafood. Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a short time out here on the South Gibson High Network, the Facebook page, and we'll be back after this.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by friends of April Dunning.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
At The Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Back just moments before the coin toss, and we'll pick up our captains here in just a few moments. We know that 77, Jack Smith, the junior, will be one of the captains tonight. Jaden Reed, also a junior, will be one of the captains tonight. And it looks like Gabe Lovern is going to go out there with them, wearing number 9. He's got his brace on, and looks like Nathan Wallace will be our other captain tonight. There will be 4 captains for the Choctaw team. And they will send out number 21, Everett Kirkendall. 28, that is Jabari Livingston, the running back I was telling you about. And I'm double-checking my numbers. Also, they're sending out number 60, a lineman, Mason Horner. And 72, that is Seton Klutz. He's a senior for them. And the officials will go over, and we'll try to recreate it. We don't have the field camera to help you tonight with that at field level, but we will do the best we can. Beautiful press box, wonderful facilities, dealing with a few equipment problems, but we're going to give you the best shots we can, the best coverage. I'm actually give you a little trivia. It's the first time I've used a hand mic, and this is the week for hand mics this week. And 40 years of broadcasting, I haven't used one in a long time. And we had a show that you want to catch on YouTube or at JEA's network with a bunch of the old coaches in the area. But you see the instructions, and, of course, South Gibson will call it, being the visiting team. It looks like Dyer County has won the toss. And we'll see how it comes down. You saw that tap of the shoulder. Dyer County will be going from left to right. South Gibson Hornets from right to left. And they have declined. Actually, we won it and declined. And now I get a bit. So we're going to kick off. Dyer County's high-powered offense will get it first. We'll adjust stat sheets and things like that. The entrance of the teams will be coming up. Some of the sponsors for tonight's game will be the Blacksmith Restaurant, Chuck Hutton Nissan, King Tire Company, Jones Chevrolet, Deaton's Carpet One, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, McCoy's Heating and Air, King Jewelers, Foundation Bank, Great American Sports, Fitzscapes Lawn Service. We'll tell you about some more in a few moments. Hornets are behind their banner, and they'll come through the breakthrough banner. There is a Chiefs headdress for Dyer County to come out of. Both teams have their lines. Choctaws will enter the field first behind the American flag. And now it's that time. As the excitement builds, it's football time as you see the Hornets come out on the field with the flag of the United States of America and the South Gibson flag, and we are just moments away from football. Scoreboard says about 17 seconds, but we're probably a little more than that away as it counts down. The bands will have to leave the field, and of course and you'll hear some dings because I'm depending on my phones for some of the service and stuff tonight, but we are just about ready for kickoff. We'll see whether Max McGowan comes out to kick off or Crowell kicks off tonight. Good coverage is going to be very, very important. And like I said, probably won't have quite as many stats as we usually have for you. And we'll remind you their quarterback is very good at throwing the football. And it looks like they're going to send Galden back, who has very good speed. He'll be the deepest man. We'll try to pick up their up men. They go with the 5-3-2-1 setup to receive a kickoff. Of course, we do a little shifting before the kickoff. And it is McGowan to kick off. Puts his foot into it. It'll be the directional kick to the right, coming down to a man at about the 22. Oh, we left a hole. We did not stay in our lanes. They're getting a return across the 50, down to the 45, down to the South Gibson 44. And we had a hole in our coverage. Coverage men must stay in their lanes. And it looked like that the tackle was made by 15, Matthew Howell, but great field position for Dyer County. "43-yard line," and let's see, they come out with Livingston at the running back along with Landon Turner, and somehow we've got to get the dinging stopped here because it may be driving you and I both crazy before the night's over. Wide side of the field left, slot left. Send a man in motion. Let's see if they run the jet sweep or fake it. They fake it. They're throwing on the first one. He's flushed out of the quarterback. The football is loose. Oh, they're going to rule it an incomplete pass. Ooh, interesting call. Very interesting call. You judge it from the replay what it is. No, that I disagree with the officials totally. Brings up 2nd and 10. Coming into the ball game is number 8, Braden Hendricks. Good pressure by the front 3 with a little help from the backers. Going with 3 down linemen. Secondary rotates. Got an H-back in there right now. Slot was to the right. They're going to give to Jabari Livingston. He'll get positive yards and keeps his feet pumping as he gets across the 40. Down to the 39, a pickup of about 4.5. It's not quite 5. So it's going to be 3rd and a short 6. The quarterback will log a lot of mileage to the sideline. Sending 3 receivers to the left of the formation, a single receiver to the right, 1 back in the backfield, 4 down linemen. They fake it. They're going to throw the quick one-man screen. Nice tackle over there and an assist. And I'm going to tell you what, great job. It's a completion, but a short one of about 2.5, maybe 3 yards. And that was to Isom. It's 4th down, and I think that Dyer County's going for it. They feel like they're in 4-down territory. They feel like their defense can hold the Hornets if they did give the ball over on down. So it is 4th down. 4th and about 4. This time the short side, 3 wide receivers over there. There's the one-man screen again. They break it to the inside. This time he's got the first down and more. And it'll be 1st and 10. So the initial first down of the night. First and 10, ball placed on the left hash mark of the 29-yard line. And again, they will send this time 2 receivers to the right. The H-back comes to the right of the formation. We go with 4 down linemen, trying to fill in those gaps. Nice hole, though, for a gain, and still running, gets down from the 29 to about, and they're going to give him a nice gain of at least 5 yards. Not sure the spot was correct, but they're down there. I'm up here. 2nd and 5. Shuttling receivers in and out. You see a lot of movement. Jack Smith comes in. 8 also. Braden Hendricks comes in. Your quarterback is Landon Daniels. Wears number 7. Trips right. We adjust our secondary. Here we go with the screen again. Got to turn him back into the pursuit. It's a completion. And let's see where they rule him out. So 3 completions and 4 attempts for the quarterback, Landon Daniels. Short side of the field to the right. 3rd and about 3. 2 men in the backfield, which they like to run. They're going to give. They had a lead back coming in there, dancing for a first down and more. That's 2 first downs. And it's actually now 1st and goal. First and goal from approximately the 10. Quarterback keeper fakes and read that, and that was the RPO. And he pulled it, went to his left. There was a hole you could have driven a Mack truck through that time. Pickup of about 8. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. .841 as you see on your clock on the screen. Send a slot to the right, single receiver to the left. Little hesitation step. Jabari Livingston drives for the goal. He gets the 2 yards and he is in for the touchdown. And it was a run, 2 yards. .825 to go in the first quarter. They'll attempt the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. Dyer County leads 7-0. Let's take a timeout on the network.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We're back ready for kickoff. Their soccer man kicking it from the right side. That pins us up against the sideline. We get back to the 10, and they had good coverage. Nice move. Super move, juking the man and making him miss, and we get out across the 20. And we'll start, looks like about 77 yards away from the goal line. Be 1st and 10 for the Hornets, who would dearly love to match what was done on that first drive. And our kickoff coverage hurt us as we left a lane that and you have to stay in your lanes and play disciplined football. Jackson Young comes to the left of the formation. Remember, the Hornets traveling right to left. Slot to the far side. Reed and Robertson in the backfield. Now it's a slot to each side. 3, 4, 5 down linemen for the Choctaws, and they get good penetration. We throw the screen, it's going to lose complete, but we're going to lose yardage. And that looked like Cravens for them on the tackle. So a loss of 2, even though it's a complete pass. And Reed caught it, but you don't want to go backwards. That's a big front line for them. I know Eric Cowan, one of the defensive linemen, 293. He's a large young man. 4 down lineman, a stand-up linebacker on the edge. The linebacker switches. We shift with a wing and 2 receivers to the right. Pull the guards, and they got penetration and hit us in the backfield. And right now they are getting too much penetration. Reed lost a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Robertson looking to the sideline. 18 seconds left on the play clock and counting. Is down to 14. We break the huddle and come with 3 receivers to the left, not a true trips, 1 single receiver to the right. Sending in motion, so 5 out. They bring the heat. Robertson's going to be tackled. He did the best he could getting forward. And so not a good series, and it's going to be 4th and about 14. That's what the public address announcer says. 4th and 14, and we've got an injured Hornet on the field. And Dyer County looks like the old Blitzkrieg, not offense, but Blitzkrieg defense coming through there. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a short 30-second timeout and be back after this.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
And we'll be 4th and 14 as we come back to play after the injury. Choctaw sending 2 men back. Everett Kirkendall wearing 21. Number 1, Galden, the speedster, also back there with him. Both of them are seniors. Jackson Young, who kicks somewhat rugby style, will have 3 blockers in front of him. We have 2 gunners, or wideouts, if you like that term. Let's see who they're covered. There's 1 man back. Let's see if they bring a hard rush. Everybody's on the stand-up rush. And it's blocked. And this is one of those Murphy Law games. Punt blocked. And if you know what Murphy's Law, if anything can go wrong, and it will, and so far it has. Kids are giving the effort, but right now we're getting whipped at the point of attack. Dyer County comes with 2 backs in the backfield, slot right, wide side of the field to the right. There's the little side step. Coming through the A gap, it looked like, for a gain on 1st down. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and goal. From the 6. Single wide out, single covered to the right. 2 receivers to the short side. Here comes a linebacker trying to fill the gap. And they did a great job. Let's see if we can pick up who that is that came through there. And that is 51 for us. And, of course, that is Nathan McCaig, the junior. 3rd and goal after a loss there. It's from the 9, 3rd and goal from the 9. Clock running at 5:05 and counting. And apologize if the sound goes down. I'm using a hand mic tonight. Slot right, whistles blow. Let's see what the official says. He's going to call a timeout, and that will be a Dyer County timeout. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Worthy Road Studios Network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Back with the Choctaws threatening his 3rd and goal from the 9. Nice play on that last one by our great linebacker, Nathan McCaig, the junior. Young ball club. They've got a lot of seniors. We only have 11. We graduated 23. Trips right. One back in the backfield. Sprinting right is Daniels, the quarterback. He wants to throw into the end zone, misses his receiver, intended in right part of the end zone. And it'll be 4th down and 9. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's all about. Dyer County probably with a hold, but we won't be for sure. I have learned in this, never call it too early, even if you're 100% sure, because something could change. Okay, that'll erase the incomplete pass, and it'll go back and be 3rd and goal. And that comes from and it will be 3rd and goal from the 19. Gives this powerful offense, though, 2 more chances at it. Daniels has got his play. They're going to send Hayward to the left of the formation. Livingston in the backfield with 2 receivers to each side. Here comes a little heat from the outside, flushing the quarterback. He makes a miss, and now he wants to run. And he does get down to the 10, and they may spot it on the 11 because of where his knee hit. They do. So a pickup of 8, and that should bring the field goal unit on. Daniels has 16 yards rushing. Our stats will also be a little spotty tonight because of the hand mic. Looks like the ball is going to be plunked down on about the 19. It'll be a 29-yard attempt that counts the 10 of the end zone. Jack Smith for them to hold. It's actually going to be 28. They plunked it down on. Let's see if it disappeared. The officials say it is good from 28 yards. And so the Choctaws lead 10-0. Let's take a timeout.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And the field goal was good by Fawkes, the senior kicker. We fumble the kickoff back at about the 3 and coming up the field, and we're going to have very poor field position at about the 11, maybe the 12. And that may be a kind spot. You would think today was Friday the 13th, but it's not. There is a flag, and hopefully that doesn't back us up anymore. The flag is down at about the 30-yard line. And let's see, 3:53 on the scoreboard in the first quarter. Hornets down 10-0. Now they're going to pick the flag up. Interesting. No comment. And I have officiated for those that wonder sometimes when I say no comment or interesting. And like I said, kind of interesting call. A couple other of our sponsors, Fitscape Lawn Service, Rip Logal, Lawrence Funeral Home, Summit of Jackson, Roberts Jeweler, Sam Gilley for Medina Mayor, the Willows of Jackson, and the Nail Place. Support our advertisers. Hornets come to the field and go straight to the line with Robertson at quarterback. Reed in the pistol this time. It'll be what we used to call a nasty slot to the right of the formation. Pulling a guard, trying to run in behind him. Reed will get positive yardage across the 15 down to the 16. Pickup of 2.5, maybe 3 yards. Second and a short 8, long 7, if you like those kind of stats. Wide side of the field to the right, and that's where Jackson Young will go. Dyer County's got a big defensive line, 4 down linemen, a linebacker up, the Sam linebacker. They shift the wing back. Toss sweep to Reed, trying to get outside. Gets one block. He'll get down and keeps his legs pumping across the 20. And we'll see where they actually spot the football. There's an injured Choctaw on the field. And a very nice gain there. It's going to be 3rd, and if the spot is right, it'll be 3rd and 1. And I think the spot's right, but I think it's a little more than 3rd and 1. We'll see. Ball on the 22. Reed's got 8 yards on 3 carries. Tell you what, while they attend to the injured player, let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back on the campus of Dyer County High School, beautiful field and press box. The young man gets up, and that's good. We don't like to see anybody get hurt, and that looks like Cameron Hart, a senior, coming off the field. It's 3rd and 1. Possession down for the Hornets. Everybody in tight. It'll be muscle versus muscle here. The snap is getting close, and the extra effort gets the first down, and that looks like running the football. The numbers kind of crinkled up, but it looked like Yahya Gad getting that first down, and that's the initial first down for the Hornets. And that's important to get that. Remember, we were down 10 to nothing to USJ. So we're kind of behind on. I was going to try to use my phone to help give us an advantage up here in the press box, but that's not going to be possible. But the first down, it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. This time it's Jeter breaking a tackle, spinning. He's going to get hit by a couple of Choctaws, but he's going to get down to the 30. Pickup of close to 5, and that will always depend on where the football is spotted. Jeter, hard running back. He's a youngster to be back. Looks like they're going to give him about 6.5 yards. Tyshawn Jeter, sophomore, 5'10", 170. Robertson's got his signal, comes back out with 16 on the play clock and counting. Now, you don't see the play clock from time to time. We're going with 2 tight ends, a nasty slot to the left, still with the gun, the give to the running back Jeter. Let's see what his forward progress mark will be, and that was the irresistible force moving or meeting with the immovable object. We're going to say a gain of probably 1. Jeter's limping off the field. Not a good sign. Ball at the 33. Wide side of the field to the right. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Hornets have to break the plane of the 35-yard line to get a first down. Robertson and Reed in the pistol. You've got the slot. Some people would say H-back, but that's like the old nasty slot that Southside used to run. Look at the hole. They pull the guard. Here's Reed. It's a foot race. They have an angle on him. But Reed is going to be knocked out of bounds into Choctaw territory. And let's see where they spot the football. It's the second first down of the night for the Hornets. 24-yard pickup for Reed now with 4 carries and 32 yards. Robertson's got his play. Looks like Dre Scott's coming here closer to the press box, and he's going to be single covered. They will have 4 down linemen. Let's see if the Sam linebacker steps up, yes, to the strong side. And they're going to meet strength with their shift. Pull the guard. Here's Reed behind, but a man filtered through from the backside, slowed Reed up. And let's see if he got back to the line of scrimmage. And there's no gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Hornets have only thrown 1 pass. That was a screen that was tackled for a 2-yard loss, and it looked like the teams are going to the sideline. That is the end of the first quarter of play. With the score, the Choctaws 10, the Hornets nothing. Let's take a timeout on the ball game Blitz.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Back here on the ball game Blitz and South Gibson High Network. A tough first quarter with a punt blocked, a field goal, and a touchdown run. We gave up good field position to Dyer County. Team switch into the field. We're in Choctaw territory. We go back to a little more wide open formation with a wide out to the left of the formation, the pistol. They'll move Beaver to a wing on the right side. And looks like, did they draw them off or will they call illegal procedure? Like I said, never guess too early, even if you see it. They're going to call us for illegal procedure. I knew that was going to happen. That makes it 2nd and 15 after some good progress, some good runs by Jeter and Reed. And like I said, those of you familiar with Murphy's Law, this is a Murphy Law night tonight. Back to the pistol. They'll shift the wing. That's Beaver coming to the right side of the formation. Toss sweep a little bit behind, enough to give the defense, and we didn't hold the blocks. And they'll get Reed for a loss of about 4. Going to be 3rd down and about 20. That's that $2 cab ride that I tell you about. Only with inflation from the Biden administration, it's probably a $10 cab ride, or you may have to call Uber. Long distance away. 2 receivers to the right now. Beaver goes, or actually to the left, short side of the field to the right, with 1 wide out over here. The linebackers are up and coming. They're bringing everything but the kitchen sink. Robertson in trouble, and he's going to lose about 10 yards. Somebody opened the floodgates up, and the water entered. And it's going to be 4th, and you don't want to know how long it is, because my math doesn't go that high. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count up that high. Jackson Young got his last punt blocked. Dyer County will send 2 deep. Snap, the kick, they don't rush as hard. One man hard up the middle. Kick hits the ground and almost dies. It kicks sideways like some of my golf shots, and there's down by Brady. And we'll probably pick up a penalty on a hit is what it's looking like. And it should be against the Hornets, but again, don't anticipate too soon. And we'll tell you where the ball is spotted. It should be approximately the 32-yard line.
But I don't think that's where the flag was. Flag's over there.
And we'll wait for the White Hat signal. Personal foul. Okay, it'll be a 15-yard penalty. Have you got that? And we don't have a replay on this one. But 15 yards, and that's one of those, again, inopportune penalties that you don't need. And it'll be at the 47-yard line of Dyer County, 1st and 10 for Dyer County. 2 running backs in the backfield. They have a slot right and a single receiver to the left of the formation. Go with 4 down linemen for the Hornets. They're going to keep with the quarterback. He's going to get across the 50 into South Gibson territory at the 47. 6-yard pickup for Daniels. And he does a good job on that. Somebody's got to look through there, read the keys, keep an eye on the quarterback. It's an RPO type handoff, run pass option, but that was run all the way. Slot right, again with 2 backs in the backfield. There's the lead block. Bursting through is 3. Carrying some tacklers. He's broke one. This young man has a chance to take it all the way to the house. 47 yards and a touchdown. That's where we didn't lock up. That was Perion Isom. Perion Isom, number 3, took that one to the house. That's with 9:31 in the second quarter. 16-0 with the extra point to be attempted here by their fine kicker. Kick is up. The kick is good. Dyer County leads 17-0 over South Gibson. Let's take a timeout.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilley, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilley for Medina Mayor 2024.
We are back and ready for another Dyer County kickoff. They're going to directional kick to the right. It heads towards the sideline, and it was out of bounds all the way. We can take it at the 35, we being the Hornets, or we can back them up 5 and make them kick it again. Fawkes, the senior kicker, he had good distance. Got a little bit more than he wanted, and I think we're going to back him up 5 and make them kick it again. And let's see, they picked the tee up. And I believe South Gibson has chosen to take it at the 35-yard line. Ball should be equidistant from the hash marks unless you ask it to be put on a hash mark. So you have no wide side of the field. Equidistance, 1st and 10. Hornets need to get something going, trailing 17-0. Hornets come out with 3 receivers to the left, 1 running back. Now he goes in motion. He's picked up by safety. Now the whistles blow. Let's see if they're going to call illegal procedure or what. And that's another flag at the worst possible time. You could get one. 1st and 15 now. Adds to the burden. Looks like Dre Scott's going to come to this side. Also Matthew Austin. Reed in the backfield with Robertson. Maybe Jackson Young. We can't see his number, but it looks like Jackson. Wingback goes in motion. Looking for Beaver. They throw a middle screen almost picked off, intended for Reed, and they've got someone, and that someone is number 35, and he was assigned to watch for the screen pass. That's Christian Cravens. He may have been the young man that blocked the punt, so an incompletion is going to bring up 2nd and 15. 9:24 to go in the second quarter of play. South Gibson trying to get something going. Got 2 first downs a while ago, and then a series of losses drove them back into their territory. 3 receivers to the right, trips formation, sending Reed out to the left. He's picked up. He sets up. Robertson wants to step up and throw. Just about a yard overthrowing Cade Beaver, who was covered step for step then, bringing up the incompletion and 3rd and 15. Robertson now 1 for 3 passing. Senior-laden defense for the Choctaws, and remember we have 11 seniors. We're a young football team, graduating 23 last year. We're giving the effort, but right now they're giving us a lot of heat on 3rd and 15. 3 receivers, even though one of them's a wing back to the right. They send Reed out here, going to look, no screen pass. This is going to be a run. And was that the beanbag thrown or was it something else? We'll check and see. Leighton Robertson on the carry. If the play stands, it's going to be 4th down in a punting situation. I do see a yellow flag. It'll be 4th down, penalty declined. Ball will be snapped from the South Gibson 28. And again, 2 men going back deep. Galden, one of those. Kirkendall, the other, both seniors. Both very quick, good hands. Let's see if the rush is on. Up the middle hard, we pick that up. Line drive punt. It's fumbled, and South Gibson gets a break. Recovering the football is Bryce Morris. And a big break, something South Gibson needed. They're playing hard, but tried to field that one. So a fumble recovery for Bryce Morris, and the Hornets are in business at the Choctaw 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see what they come out in. Of course, the Play clock has not been set. Referees discussing. Not sure what they're discussing. There's nothing. The punt was muffed. The recovery by South Gibson. We got a hold against Dyer County. Yeah. And it will be unsportsmanlike penalty. They've got to mark it off right now. Chains were moved. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. So excellent field position for the first time all night. Dyer County questioning that. And that one comes from the spot of the foul. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like the ball is on the between the 27 and 28, maybe the 28. 23. Let me get my bearing straight. Feel a little light, and I'm having to lean in to see a few things. 23 yards away from getting a touchdown, and it would be an important when you want to put points on the board as you have it 1st and 10 at the 23, and it is equidistance from the sidelines and the hash marks. Two backs in the backfield along with Robertson. Wide outs to each side with the wing back or H-back. And here goes Beaver in motion. Let's see if he sets to the left. They're bringing their linebackers. The Reed, Jeter has it. There's a flag thrown. Usually it's holding. Jeter would have the first down on a nifty run, but that's usually indication of holding. And it is. They say it was holding at the 25-yard line. And that's one of those, if you watch the replay, I cannot see the replays tonight, that hurts, especially if it was behind the play and didn't do anything for the play. So it'll stay at first down, but we'll get a mark off. Should be 10 yards and a hold. 4 penalties. 35 yards and penalties all coming. That erased a great run by Tyshawn Jeter. Or Tayshawn. Have a single receiver to each side. 2 men in the backfield. Wing back will shift. That's Beaver to the right of the formation. Those linebackers coming up very tight. They read, though, this time. This time the give will get some of that lost yardage back, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 9, depending on the spot. Nice run then. Actually only a pickup of 9, so it's 2nd and 11. Jackson Young looks like he's going left. Scott is to the right. Again, there's 2 backs in the backfield. Jeter to the right, Reed to the left. They shift the wing back. Linebacker steps up. They're on their toes wanting to come forward. There's a nice fake, but a give to Reed. Reed bounces off one tackler and is pulled down at about the 18-yard line. There is a flag on the play. It would be a pickup. And now they're going to mark it at the 20. So it's only a 4-yard gain. Let's see what the flag is. Face mask, and that is the proper call. That'll be a first down by penalty. Now, I know the Dyer County coaches have got to say, gentlemen, we don't need to do this. We need to play sound fundamental football. Penalties can shoot you in the foot in a hurry. Inopportune time, whatever term you want to use. Good movement. Third first down by the Hornets. Kids are playing hard. Jeter and Reed still in there. Beaver is in there. Jackson Young, one of the wideouts. Dre Scott, the other. Robertson's got his play. Hornets will come 1st and 10, or let's see. Actually, it should be 1st and goal. It is 1st and goal. Wide side of the field to the left with the 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll shift Beaver. Dyer County shifts strong side, weak side with them. Gets personnel. Snap a little high, giving to Jeter. He bounces off one tackler, trying to skirt the end. He's going to get positive yardage. He'll be driven out of bounds. And then there is a flag over on the far sideline. Good run by Jeter. Good blocking by that forward wall. Still waiting for the spot of the football. You saw the penalty signaled. First and goal from the 2. Hornets in a tight formation, wing right. They give to the power man, Yaya Gad, I believe, and they looked like he did not make it. He's short. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1, a 1-yard pickup. Let's see if they try that one again. We had some success a couple of weeks ago, especially in that opening series with Yaya Gad. And we want to make mention that Gabe Lovern committed to Tulane today. 2nd and a long 1. There's the snap. Gad lowers his head. Let's see if he's got it. The official on the far side says yes. 1-yard touchdown run by the Hornets at the 6:15 mark in the 2nd quarter. That was Gad scoring the touchdown. 1 yard. And the Hornets are back in the contest. I told you they were playing hard. Robertson will hold. Six-play drive. Here's the kick. It's up. McGowan's kick. The officials say it's good. And it is now 17-7. We'll take a timeout with the Choctaws leading the Hornets 17-7.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We're back. Dyer County awaiting the kickoff, and we'll probably directional kick, probably surprise them a little bit. Caught at about the 16. Nice run, and this is Livingston. And, again, we do not play disciplined football. Livingston is a big young man. He's run out of bounds, but we have got to stay in our lanes. Nice run and excellent field position. Again, the Choctaws have had nothing but great field position. 54 yards away from their objective, the goal line. They're on their own 46, wide side to the right. Two backs in the backfield, the lead blocker, and they give. It's like a little stutter step, side step, and then the lead blocker goes by and you run the football into the A gap. And pick up of maybe 1 yard. Nice defense. Second and 9. Daniels, their fine quarterback, who's a junior. A lot of good players on both teams. Slot left, single receiver to the right. They're going to throw the one-man screen. And a nice tackle if we hold on, and we did lock up, and that is Dre Scott locking up on that, and he did a good job. We can't let them get up the sideline. They want the block to set up so they can get up. Their receiver, Galden, almost pulled away. Looks like a gain of about 3/4 yard. We'll give them 1, though, on that. Four for 5 passing. 3rd and about 8. Ball is on the 48. Wide side to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Hornets go with 3 down linemen. Now, could that have been too much time? Yes, got to be. They call it a legal procedure, but it's really time run out. You've delayed the game, but it's so that'll back them up 5. A lot of drop the handkerchief and penalties in the first half. Pass play, flushed out of the pocket. Daniels runs, wants to crank the javelin up, going up in the air and smothering him for a huge loss. Yah Gad. And the ball will be placed down on the 35-yard line, a punting situation. Beaver usually the man back. It looks like him. We'll check and see and make sure. Here's the punt. End over end. Fielding it was Beaver, and he's going to get hit immediately. Good coverage by the Choctaws then. And we play a little tug of war, but not a whole lot happening. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets, who just trail by 10 points. They have fought all the way. Good job by them. I see the drone that a lot of teams use for pictures, etc. It's actually landing over on the Dyer County bench. Be 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line in the middle of the field. And here come the Hornets. Again, Dyer County uses 4 down linemen. They'll walk the Sam or strong side linebacker up there. Sometimes the strong side safety will come up. You have a lead blocker in the backfield who can run it. They send Reed in motion. And looking to try to hit Beaver with a pass on the left side. Goes incomplete. One for 4 passing for Robertson. Not a bad pass, but got it off a little early, and Beaver got bumped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, which was a legal bump. Scott coming to the right. Looks like Jackson Young to the left. 2 backs in the backfield with Leighton Robertson. The wing back is to the right of the formation. Sending Reed in motion. Handoff. Jeter breaks 1 tackle. Dances, loses his balance, keeps up. Working hard, changes direction. Jeter down the sideline, the 30. Tries to put a move on a man, spins, and made 1 miss, but then a host of people got him, and he is going to get all the way down to about the 19-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. And it looks like illegal procedure is going to bring that nice run back. And I don't have the replay that I can look and check it out. I'll just say interesting. So that'll make it 2nd and 15, erasing Tayshawn Jeter's great run. And there was a lot of fine effort out of that young man and some good blocking to help spring him early. And then he did a lot of individual solo effort. Ball's going to be spotted at the 31. Be 2nd down and 15. Some of the young men that play offensive line for us: Parker Smith, Caden Faust, Wyatt Oliver, our spotlight player, Jack Smith, Max Pascal. Not sure at this point. We'll check to see who is in. Going to be an empty backfield, pull the guards. Robertson's going to keep it himself, gets across the 35 down to about the 38-yard line. There are several Choctaws. We'll get him, including Hendricks. Let's see what he gets out of this. And a nice pickup, gain of about 7. And it's going to make it 3rd and 8. Possession down as time is running down in this half at the 2:12 and counting mark. 18 seconds on the play clock. Robertson's got his play. He'll go with a slot left. Drake's got a single receiver matched up with Hart for Dyer County. The wingback is to the left of the formation. One man in the backfield. Reed picks up, but boy, did they get a rush. And all Robertson can do is try to scramble back to the line of scrimmage. He didn't quite get there. It'll be a loss of 2 and brings up 4th down. 1:46. Choctaws call a timeout. We'll take a timeout on the South Gibson Football Network.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by friends of April Dunning.
Back after a short timeout here. Punting situation, 4th and, about 9.5. 1:46 to go in the first half. Choctaws with a 17-7 lead, but the drive before this one, excellent for the Hornets. Choctaws contributed with some penalties. As one of the gunners, got Sebastian Brady out here. Don't see the gunner on the other side. 2 receivers back at about their 27, 28-yard line. Young with the rugby-style punt. Interesting punt. Will kick out of bounds at about the 33, and that is the referee says I have it right. Coach, you did one good then. And that's where Dyer County Choctaws will get it 1st and 10 as they huddle around their offensive coach. They'll send the play in. Hornets out on the field. They'll come up to where a late spot. And it's a proper spot, but Hornets need to hustle up to the ball because they're ready to snap the football and go. Dyer County will send 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Livingston, the power but quick running back in there with Daniels. We rush 3. They throw the screen. We had it turned in, and we let them get back outside. You never let them get the sideline on that quick screen like that. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Let's see where they plunk it down. That's important, and that's my problem. It is a 1st down. Five for 6 passing for Landon Daniels unofficially. And they'll go with the double slot again. a slot to each side. In other words, 3 down linemen. Chasing outside Smith, and that one is incomplete. Very interesting pass. Stops the clock with 1:28 on it. You get a Chuck Hutton replay. Trips right, one receiver to the left. There is one man in the backfield. That's Livingston. 4 people rush this time. The 3 down line flushed, and what a job. That looks like Smith with the tackle. Jack Smith, the junior defensive lineman and also offensive lineman, 6'2", 305, makes a big hit and a loss of about 6, maybe 7. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The referee stopping the clock. Let's see who the timeout. Hornets will take a timeout with the Hornets, with the Choctaws leading the Hornets 17-7.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Rep Local Orange Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors.
Ready, 3rd and about 16. We bring a linebacker up. That's Beaver coming. He gets pushed past the quarterback. A pass over the middle. It is complete, and a good job. A perfect spiral to that 28. That may be Livingston. There is a flag on the play back at about the 30-yard line on the far side. This one may be coming back. There is a hold. It was really nice pass, though, well thrown by Daniels. You have to give that young man credit. He's played a whale of a game so far tonight. We had pretty good coverage on it, but their receiver was in much better position. You get a Chuck Hutton replay. And, of course, all first downs are brought to you by Chuck Hutton Nissan. Tell you what, this one is a timeout while they check the player. Thought if we saw some movement, we would take a timeout. You can see the players on both teams kneeling and resting while they check the injured player out. He's up, and that's good sign. I have a bugaboo after 6 knee surgeries of my own plus 1 arthroscopic. Don't like to see any young person hurt. It's a wonderful game. A little bit of a limp coming off the field, but let's hope everything turns out okay. And this one will go back. 3rd and a little over 25 yards, maybe 26.
Yeah, back on the
59 seconds on the clock. Ball will be plunked down or put down. A lot of people say, Coach, what are you talking about plunk? That's where they put it down. Old term, you got to remember a lot of my terms are old terms. Ball equidistance from both sidelines. Daniels will be at quarterback. And he's 5 for 7 tonight, passing the football. Trips left, 1 receiver to the right. We're playing with a 1 high safety. 3 down linemen to rush. Let's see if Reed decides to get up there, and he's coming. We bring the middle linebacker. The quarterback is flush. Somebody's at the bottom of the pile with a nifty tackle down there. And we'll try to pick up who that's Yahya Gad, and it's 4th down in a punting situation. A timeout called on the field. And so we've got 59 seconds. And I see the clock running, and it's supposed to be timeout. This, I don't know whether they were running it down where it's supposed to be with instructions of timekeeper. But that would be one that I would be asking for an explanation. South Gibson takes that timeout. We'll keep it here. Very interesting situation. South Gibson, Ian Tittle on. He's the punter. It is 4th down. And a Uber or maybe even a Greyhound bus cab ride to get that first down bus ride. One man back, Cade Beaver. Let's see, they bring one of the gunners for Dyer County in a little closer. It looks like we're playing punt safe right here. We make him kick it. Nice high punt. Beaver signals for the fair catch, but lets it go. And that's wise. That one would have been a tough ball to catch. It'll be down at about the 33 by Dyer County. 42.8 seconds to put something else on the board. If you can't get a touchdown, put it in Max McGowan field goal range. And let's see, they'll put it down, and we are correct. South Gibson 38, 1st and 10, wide side of the field to the left. Blockers all reminding themselves, guys, we got to give our people some time. If it's a run, let's turn them out. And Robertson comes out, trips to the left of the formation. Looks like Beaver will be to the right, and he's up on the line like a tight end. And now shifting of the defense, we send Reed on that little circle route. Robertson's going to be flushed out of the pocket. They covered Reed, tries to throw to the sideline. Looks like a nice catch over there. Good for about 5 or 6 yards, depending on where he went out of bounds. So a completion, and we're going to call it 5. Well, maybe it is 6 now that we get things sorted out. Trips right, wide out to the left. 4 men coming. They pick up Reed. He gets a block from Beaver. Let's see if he can make something happen. No, he broke the tackle. Didn't get much, but a great effort by Jaden Reed. Gets down to the 41-yard line. There'll be a timeout called. 22.6 seconds, and I believe unofficially that is the last timeout for South Gibson. We'll check it and see. 3 for 6 passing now for Leighton Robertson. Now if you can get down into field goal range, or you'd like to break a run, because it'd be a long touchdown run, you only got 22 seconds to work with and no timeouts. Football on the 41-yard line of South Gibson. Closer on the hash marks towards the Dyer County team. And, of course, South Gibson moving left to right. Austin, I see, coming out. Beaver coming out. And we'll check this. Is that case? And Coggins coming out. It'll be 3 receivers to the right of the formation. 1 receiver to the left. Single covered out there. They are going to bring alignment as you see the circle route. They throw it. It's up in the air and knocked away. Good play there. Well, I thought it was good, but I tell you what I think he did. He put his inside hand that you don't see. You see the one blocking, but you can pass interfere, because Dan Bland used to teach us that when I was trying to play defensive back, not be injured. And now there's going to be some more flags. Got to be some of those magic words that get you the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So there will be 2 mark-offs here. And unofficially, there's got to be about 90 yards in penalties once they mark that off. Now, they'll talk about it. And before we mark anything officially, this would, at 19.9 seconds, you saw a great Chuck Hutton Nissan replay. Let's see what they signal. Pass interference, you have to mark that penalty off first. Then an unsportsmanlike penalty. It's not at the spot of the foul like you see in the pros. It goes back to the line of scrimmage. A first down will be awarded to the Hornets on that. Then where they put the ball down in Choctaw territory at about the 44, they should mark off 15 from that one. And let's see, here comes the 15 mark off here, which will put the football down about the 29-yard line with 19.9 seconds. You've got time for a couple of plays, but they have to be quick. You want to get out of here with at least a field goal. Now, this one would be a long one. It'd be a 40-plus yard field goal at this point in time. So you got to get some movement. 3 receivers to the right to Robertson. He's looking. Throws, and they tried to run the little, I call it the circle route, or some people call it the wheel. In the old days, and that's incomplete, that was part of the old AB circle route that they used to run in conventional offenses. Some people call it a wheel route. Brings up 2nd and 10. Almost 4 seconds used up there. It's 15.9 seconds. Got to get a little closer to get in field goal range. 14, Kason Coggins, the sophomore, is in there. Be interesting to see. It wouldn't be a true double pass if they use that. That's not what they're using. Reed picks somebody up, ball thrown across the middle, and you could have actually on the lower hand could have tossed one on that one. And like I said, as an old defensive back, I know what I'm talking about, but it wasn't so obvious, and the referee couldn't see it. Another incomplete pass. 12.5 seconds. It's a big 3rd down. Hornets need to get a little closer and get in field goal range, or if they can a slant if somebody will clear an area with a deep post and run a slant, you might get it open. There's a lot of things that the coaching staff could do. And they're going to try in the far side, fighting for the football. It may be intercepted, and it is an interception. So a big interception here at the end of the first half. And there's 4.3 seconds left. And the defensive back had good position. Ball needed to be thrown just a hair further and longer. And now an injured Hornet. Be 4.3 seconds in the first half to go, with Dyer County holding a 17-7 lead. See if they take to the knee or if they crank up the javelin and run it. Livingston does not look like now he comes out there walking a little slower, but that's a tough young man. It's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ball will be placed in the middle of the field, equidistance. 2 running backs in the backfield. Slot to the right. Our safety will be back about the 50-yard line. Running play, they run the lead and get about 5 yards, and that will end the half. So with the score, the Dyer County Choctaws 17, South Gibson Hornets 7. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Studios and South Gibson Network.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, we've been proudly serving the Humboldt community from our East End Drive location. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. Tires from the name brands you trust and in all sizes from ATV to light truck and beyond. Stop by King Tire Company on East End Drive today, keeping Humboldt rolling since 1959.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your trusted source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, our family-owned business, now managed by our third generation, has proudly served the community with 3 locations: East End Drive in Humboldt, Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson, and Airways Boulevard in Jackson. From tires and alignments to oil changes, general repair, brakes, belts, hoses, radiators, and more, King Tire Company has the expertise and service you can count on. King Tire Company, keeping you on the road since 1959.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by friends of April Dunning.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilley, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilley for Medina Mayor 2024.
And we are back here at Dyer County High School where the Hornets trail 17-7. A great effort all half, even with, the old Murphy's Law, if anything can go wrong, and it will. We kind of had some of that, and the kids fought back, did a great job. And let's recap some of the scoring, and we're going to record the band show. They've got presentation going on, so long halftime here at Dyer County. But Dyer County got on the board first. Jabari Livingston scored from 2 yards out with 8:25 to go in the first quarter. The extra point was good also in the first quarter. Their fine kicker, Tyler Fowles, kicked a field goal of 28 yards and made the score 10-0. And then, of course, in the second quarter for Dyer County, Isom scored on a run of about 40 yards, 9:31 mark. The extra point was good, and it was 17-0 at that point. It's the 6:15 mark in the second quarter. Yaya Gad, a 1-yard run off the left side. The extra point was good, and it was 17-7. We had a golden opportunity, but it couldn't cash in, and then they ended a drive, they being Dyer County, with an interception of a pass right at the end zone. Actually, it was in the end zone. Briefly, we really haven't run the ball a whole lot, but we had a couple of great running plays by Jeter and Reed called back. Jeter only has 15 yards officially in 3 carries, and Reed has carried 8 times for 41 yards. But like I said, we've had some good runs called back. Yaya Gad with the big touchdown. Leighton Robertson, a couple of sacks, has got him at minus yardage. Robertson is 3 for 9 with an interception, passing the football. We've had a punt blocked. We recovered one of their fumbles, and that's the way it stands. Now remember that the band show will be recorded and posted on YouTube, and we'll show you what we can of it. I don't know if we can pick up the sound, but we need to take another quick timeout, and that will allow us to get organized because 2 of the finest bands in the entire state coming up.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by Friends of April Dunning.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Dyer County Choctaws leading the South Gibson Hornets 17-7 at halftime. Good comeback by the Hornets. They played hard even when the Murphy's Law and things were going wrong. The young men still played hard. A good football game. Dyer County's band is performing now, and they will be the only one this halftime with the presentation of homecoming court. Took a little long, so and I believe, Chris, you informed me that we're still going to record this, and there'll be band presentation recorded and put on YouTube, but it'll be only the Dyer County band. South Gibson County band did a great job in a duel. Both bands got together for the national anthem. It was great. And a few scores. I don't know how up to date, but Westview is in second quarter late is beating the stuffing out of Dyersburg 37-15. Union City at halftime leads Dresden 48-0. Haywood 52, Tresvant nothing at halftime. Henry County trailing Portland 13-7. That's in the third quarter. Covington at halftime leads McNairy Central 35-0. Crockett County leading Obion County 31-6. Have not gotten any updates on some of the other games that have come about. We were looking for, I know some of you like the Division II scores and things like that, but the do not have any updates on that. Looks like DCA leading Mount Pleasant 34-0 in the third quarter. Whitehaven leading Germantown at half 14-10. Fayette Ware only trails by 2 to Kirby 8-6. Got a few Memphis scores in there. These are some unusuals. These are not what I asked for, but they're getting sent this way anyway. And we'll try to keep you appraised of some of those games. Humboldt 14, Halls 12 at halftime. Some people a little surprised by that one. Here it's 17-7. Dyer County leads the South Gibson team. And, of course, Gabe Lovren committed today to Tulane University. And we are very proud for him. Chester County leads Hardin County 27-8 early in the third quarter. Or 28-7, that's correct. Huntington and Decatur County Riverside tied at 21 in the third quarter. That's a white knuckler, as some predicted. Camden rolling, or actually it's Peabody rolling at Camden. They're beating Camden 27-0. Milan at halftime leads Adamsville 27-0. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have more information, more scores on the South Gibson BallGame Blitz Football Network.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Here live in Dyer County, at Dyer County High School, both teams out ready to warm up. A fine band performance concluding. Had a ceremony before the Dyer County band performed, and that took up a little more time than probably anticipated. I know the student of the month in the English department for South Gibson is Matthew Exline. The student of the week is Holland Johnson. I know the soccer team had a big win, and don't forget there are other things going on at South Gibson High School. Hurricane relief, collecting donations to send to East Tennessee. The Beta Club's Trunk or Treat coming up Tuesday, October 29th. And, of course, Annie Whitmore of South Gibson County High School has committed to play softball at the University of Tennessee at Martin, as Gabe Lovern has committed to the Tulane University, a fine program down there. And, of course, Worthy Road Studios carried a big match between South Gibson and Milan. And also South Gibson County in this broadcast would like to congratulate two of our golfers that have qualified for the TSSAA State Golf Championship. Both will compete next week, October the 7th and 8th at Sevierville Golf Club. And Marley and Hall wish those two young people good luck. And, of course, we'll remind you that as the teams warm up, South Gibson County High Athletics is part of a balanced educational experience. South Gibson County High School offers a wide variety of athletics for grades 9 through 12. All of the athletic programs at South Gibson County strive to develop character and leadership skills that will equip our students to be successful in all aspects of life. Our coaches and staff members are dedicated to modeling our core values. And, of course, South Gibson is a member of the TSSAA and currently participates in Class 4A in football, 3A in all other sports. And a great bunch of people at South Gibson High School. And we were looking for a couple of other things. Second half, South Gibson will get the football and have a chance to put some points on the board. They need a big opening drive. This game is at 17-7. And maybe a couple of missed tackles. Got to improve that kickoff coverage when we do kick off, because we have left a couple of holes in there. And you must stay in your lane. And we're trying to tell you what. And Chris, have we got our picture of our cheerleading squad? Well, we may hold that. They're trying to get the football out there for Dyer County to kick off. But we'll tell you about our wonderful cheerleaders. And we are just about ready for kickoff. South Gibson will be traveling from left to right on your screen. And I believe that'll be Fowles. It'll be Tyler Fowles, the senior kicker, kicking off. He'll kick off this time from the left hash mark. He's been directional kicking. He's got a good leg. We'll send two men deep, and we'll try to pick up the numbers of our deep receivers. And he kicks a short one to one of the up men at the 25 across the 30. One man's got a shot and slows him up. And the kicker, I think, had to make the tackle, and a nice return by Matthew Austin, the junior. Excellent field position, though, for the Hornets, who trail in this contest. And it'll be 1st and 10 right on the 50-yard line. It'll be on the right hash marks. It gives you the left side of the field as the wide side. Of course, you know that traditionally South Gibson always huddles and then comes straight to the line of scrimmage. Austin, who had the fine return, comes here to the Dyer County sideline. We got a wing back left, slot left. Now we shift everything. Reed has shifted positions. Beaver is at the wing back. Pull a guard out in front or fake it. And in and out, just a little high, intended for Coggins. So an incomplete pass, it'll bring up 2nd and 10. 3 for 10 for Leighton Robertson. Thought we had something going. They even faked me off. As nice, looked like a nice running play coming up. Just a little high. We'll line up basically the same way. Robertson in the backfield. Got the wing back. Beaver to the right, slot left. Linebackers coming. Quick screen. We didn't get a block, though, on the right man, and it's going to be tackled for a loss. And a good job by Dyer County sniffing that one out. I want to say that was Kirkendall. It's complete, but it is a loss of 2.
Now it's a big third down.
Third down and about 12, a little longer. See the drone, which is getting up a little. I've seen a drone knocked out of the air before by a punt. Possession down. Hornets need 12 going against a one-high safety situation. Fake the running play, cranks the javelin up, running out here on a little swing route, and that's Jeter, but good coverage. And you don't have face guarding in high school football. 42 captor on the coverage. That one incomplete. Three for 12 passing, or actually 4 for 12 now. And it'll be a 4th down. That'll bring up a punting situation. Galden back as one of the men. Kirkendall may be the other one, and we check it, and yes, he is. Jackson Young, the young freshman punter and wideout to kick. Looks like an overload at the top of this, and the ball gets over the head of Young, and he will pick it up and try to run with it. And that's one of those mistakes. He tries to kick it, and it gets blocked. That's his second one that's blocked. Dyer County picks it up. We make the tackle. And he had a good idea, but they had too many people back there. And so Dyer County will get excellent field position. Second block punt of the night. And Dyer County has great field position in South Gibson territory at about the 18-yard line. And now the defense has really got to bow its back after a nice return by Matthew Austin. Things look promising, but lost yardage on a pass, 2 incompletions, and then a block punt. Again, they go straight ahead. Livington starts to bounce it outside. He breaks tackles, gets through there down to about the – we'll check and see. I was going to give a judgment, and maybe it was going to be – it looks like the 6-yard line. And it's another first down for Dyer County. It'll be 1st and goal from the 6. Dyer County strikes well after opportunity, and we have given them one. And rumbling into the end zone, 6 yards, was Livingston. And that really hurts. A good run by him, and we hit him high, didn't really tackle him well. And with 10:18 to go in the third quarter after a block punt, that was Livingston on the run, 6 yards. The extra point to be attempted by Fowles. It's up. It looks good. There's no doubt about it. It is good. And now it's 24-7. We'll be back after this timeout on the Worthy Road Studios, BallGame, Blitz, and South Gibson Football Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
For the second time in the second half, South Gibson will get a kickoff and a chance to return it, but this one is after a block punt, an onside type kick, and Dyer County, it bounced off our man and Dyer County, and it looked like Isom recovered it for them. It bounced up and hit the Isom did recover. And you cannot advance that onside recovery, I don't think. Let's see if. And the ball will be put down at the 47 of South Gibson. And as I said earlier, right now we're playing. The kids have played hard, but we're playing in a Murphy's Law game where Murphy said if anything can go wrong, and it has. Even though the kids are giving a great effort, coaches are giving an effort. Two block punts, an onside kick recovery. And Dyer County gets the football 47 yards away from the end zone. Hand off to the running back, and this time it looked like Smith in the backfield, and he'll drop Livingston for a loss of about 4. They say second and 13 and a half. We'll leave it at that. Galden checking back in unofficially. Landon Daniels, our quarterback, is 5 for 7 passing the football. See if we go with the 3-down lineman and a walk-up linebacker. That's what it looks like. It'll be a slot right, single receiver to the left. H-back is in the ball game for Dyer County. Our linebacker, one of them is coming. There is the quick screen. They get one block, and we do a very good job. They'll get a couple of yards, but it was well defended. That looked like Jeter on the tackle, and they forced him to come back inside to the pursuit, so a good job there. 6 for 8 for passing. 3rd down and 11. Ball at the South Gibson 48-yard line. Lines are awful light. It's not the fault of the camera or anything like that. Some of the lines are a little light and hard for you to see. Somebody sent me a text, said we're having trouble seeing the yard lines. That's the reason. Trips left, sprinting left. Daniels has got a short receiver. When he gets a good block, he'll have the 1st down and a little more. Let's see if they dropped a flag here. And there is some laundry on the field. Let's see how they administer this one. And it is a block in the back, or push. We'll see how they and it will still be 3rd down, though. It makes it 3rd and 15. Wide side, we'll tell you again, to the right of the Dyer County formation. South Gibson will go with 3-down linemen. Linebackers coming. Here comes the all-out rush. They throw the screen pass. Needed another block. They'll knock Livingston out of bounds after a gain of about 4. 8 for 10 passing, but it brings up 4th and 10. And the punter comes on. That's Ian Tittle, a senior. Beaver will go back to handle the punt. It's actually 4th and 11. Let's say they bring one of the gunners back in tight, Isom. Now they're going to send, well, they send him back wide. We match up, man up. Looks like a punt safe situation, although we rush hard from the outside. Up in the air, let's see if Beaver Fair catches. He fumbles the football, and Dyer County may have fallen on it. We'll see who's got it. No, South Gibson gets back on it. And we're going to get the old stick 'em out like Lester Hayes, the cornerback of the Raiders, did many moons ago. Tough field position at about the 17 of South Gibson. 82 or 83 yards to go for the touchdown. And they need one to get back in striking distance. See what the Hornets come up with. And like I said, folks, they have played hard. It's not a lack of effort. We just had, like I said, 2 block punts, onside kick. Maybe it was not. Bounced off one of our receivers. An interception. A couple of things have happened. Shifting Beaver. Pistol formation. Linebackers are coming. They give to Jeter. He's hitting the backfield, and he'll be tackling probably a hold because when that comes from the white hat, a little what I call rooster fighting, not true fight, but a little rough play in the back part of the end zone. And this is where the white hat has to tell, gentlemen, let's just focus on playing football. Now, that's usually a hole when it's thrown like that. Personal foul, though. Wow. Interesting call. That's going to make a first down for, or at least if it's marked from the spot of the foul, it still will be, and it will be a South Gibson first down. So 1st and 10 now for the Hornets. Trailing 24-7. Austin comes wide to the right, to the short side of the field, one receiver. Pistol type formation with a wing back right. Linebacker is coming. They send a man in motion, and they give. It'll breaking tackles, and boy, Jeter is running with abandon. He's giving a great effort. He'll get stacked up and pushed back, and Beaver may have twisted an ankle. We'll see about that, but a great run. A couple of good initial blocks. I think the officials are going to, is it a sideline warning? There is a sideline warning. Sometimes that old box there is easy to get out of. I'll defend both teams, but a nice run by Tayshawn Jeter. And he's going to get 8 out of that, making it 2nd and 2. He's got 23 yards on 4 carries tonight. Had a great run erased by a penalty in the first half. Austin coming to the right. Try to pick up who that is to the left. It may be Jackson Young. Sending Jeter in motion this time, pulling the guards, going to run in behind him. And a first down on a nice run and some nifty blocking by the forward wall. Reed with the carry. An 8-yard pickup for Reed. .49 yards now on 9 carries. It's 1st and 10. Ball squarely on the 35. Hash marks left side. Austin is coming to the right again. Jeter and Reed in the backfield with Leighton Robertson. Wingback is to the left. We'll see who's in at wingback. Hand off, trying the B gap, maybe the C. They bounced it out a hole wider. Short gain. Dyer County was able to get penetration and plug some of those gaps out there. 2-yard pickup. Second and 8. Wide side still to the right. Reed starting to have fine, and like I said, Tayshawn Jeter would have more yardage if that fine run. Single coverage out here, one high safety, not leaning this way. Boy, submarining through there, and the young man got great penetration. That looked like 52. Anthony Jimenez, a senior linebacker. So a loss of 1. Third down 9. Conversions on third down have been few and far between. Possession down on third and 9. 2 backs in the backfield, Reed and Jeter. Wing left, they said Jeter in motion left. Snap is low. Robertson's going to be flushed out of the pocket. There's probably a hold. Pass is going to be incomplete, bring up fourth down. And it is a hold against South Gibson. I expect for it to be declined. It is. And that'll bring up fourth down. Four for 13 on that incompletion. And let's see if we can get the snap and the catch and everything all together. Sebastian Brady comes out here as a gunner on this side. Jackson Young gotten more experience than he wanted with handling the bad snaps and getting punts blocked. There's good rush on that first punt, and we didn't get it picked up. See if they're coming. They got the people up there, and one guy hard from the outside. Ball will bounce, take a South Gibson bounce down to about the 26.5-yard line. We'll see where it's placed officially. Brady on top of it, along with one other South Gibson player. Nice punt by Jackson Young. And we'll name off some of our cheerleaders while we're changing. Chris, have you got a quick picture we can put up of, and we'll try to get them all mentioned, but our great cheerleading staff, seniors Avery Bridger, Wesleyan Smith, Aubrey Bomar, Ava Grace Thomas, Kayla Garner, Elizabeth Kirkbride, and we'll go back to action. We'll get you the rest of the cheerleaders mentioned here in a moment. 1st and 10 for the Choctaws from their own 27. They're going to throw that screen. They like that quick screen this time. We did a great job of defensing it. I think the ground actually caused the fumble. I heard the whistles before. Jaden Reed, one of them out there on it. He kind of got a little hitch in his get along. You see him limp a little bit as he comes off. Landon Daniels, their quarterback, he's like Layton. They log a lot of running going back and forth to get plays. Brady out here one-on-one with the single wide out. 2 men in the backfield for Landon Daniels. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. Handback sweep, I call it. And with good defense, Beavers there. A whole bunch of folks are there. Looks like Nathan Wallace was there. Lucky was in that area and probably helped on it. We saw his 18 right over there. Hayden Lucky, a very good young linebacker, or actually he's a senior linebacker now, but these are all young men. 3rd and 9. Passing play, Daniels gets good protection, juggles. Let's see, they say he pulled it in at the 40 for a first down. Interesting. There was a little juggling, but they say he had control when he went out of bounds. It's first down for the Dyer County Choctaws at their own 41-yard line. Handoff, stacking it up pretty good. There'll be a gain because of good piston-like leg action. Livingston, that young man has college potential. He'll get 2 out of it. He's had 10 carries. Here again, somebody knifing through slows him up. And now they'll tackle him at the 45-yard line, a pickup of 1. Good job by the Hornets. 3rd and 6. Looks like Kirkendall has come back in for, and he'll go to a wide out. He can play in the backfield. Let's see what they come up with, 2 backs or 1. They're going to run their 2 back with a slot right. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, and a 4 deep secondary. Did we break the plane? No, they almost drew us off, but good job of holding up by Smith. Single coverage with 2 high safety. They throw the quick out. It's complete for a first down, breaking a tackle, getting more yardage. And another first down for Dyer County. It'll be in South Gibson territory. 17-yard pickup. "37-yard line, wide side of the field to the left. Daniels comes back out there. Again, the reason he does so much running, he comes to the sideline to get his plays. Dyer County will show us 2 backs in the backfield. It'll be slot left. 4 men on the line of scrimmage. It's a sweep to the left side. Cutting up in there, breaking a tackle was number 24, and he's going to get another first down and a very good gain. That looked like 24 to me, Corey Taylor. Yes, it was Corey Taylor. "27-yard pickup, 1st and goal." It's 24-7 here with Dyer County leading the Hornets. They stay with the 2 backfield set, a single receiver to the left, 4 down linemen. They hand off into the A gap on the left side and stacked up. Let's see if the body lean got him any forward progress at all. And that is the quarter coming to an end. There's about 14 seconds, but they're going to let the quarter run out with the score Dyer County 24, South Gibson 7. Let's take a timeout.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Final quarter, swapping ends. Dyer County with a 24-7 lead. Unfortunately, a couple of block punts. Whether it was an onside kick or not, it bounced off one of our front wall people. They recovered. An interception. Our kids are playing hard, but just not able to put but 1 on the board, and South Gibson trying to hold on. It's 2nd and goal for Dyer County. "12 minutes of football left. 2nd and goal from approximately the 5-yard line. Wide side of the field will be to the left. Landon Daniels in at quarterback. They go slot right, they being Dyer County. They've got Livingston, Jabari Livingston, the bruising running back, on his right side. The H-back shifts. They're going to go. There's that little hesitation step. And Jabari Livingston's going to run and fall forward for about 3 yards. He's a load to try to tackle at about 215 pounds. 3rd and goal from the 2 after a pickup of 3. The Hornets would love to hold here. Taking a little longer than they usually do before they come to the line of scrimmage. Still 7 on the play clock. 2 men in the backfield. Isom back there. They're going to go with the lead block, trying to come to the right side. There's a flag thrown. Let's see if it'll be a hold. And if they're going to signal preliminary as a hold. So that'll back it up 10 yards. If the penalty is accepted, of course, if it's not, it'll be about 4th and 1. But now it's going to be 3rd. And after they mark it off approximately 12 yards, we'll see where they plunk it down or put it down, if you prefer that term. And it is the 12 with the wide side to the left. 11:06 to go. 3rd and goal from the 12. Livingston comes back into the contest. Taylor had been in there. Let's see if who they have and what they have in there. Taylor is still in along with Livingston. Daniels at quarterback. Could be a slot to the left. Single receiver to the right. 4 men rushing. And they found the back slipping out of the backfield. Livingston, he's a load. He's brought down, but he's going to be close to the goal line. It'll bring up 4th down. And you know they'll go for it here with the lead. And even if they didn't make it, and what do you want to bet? It'll either be a fake by the quarterback and a keeper, or they'll give to Livingston, probably, I'm guessing. I don't know their offense, and I'm not at their practice. And we see Taylor coming out of the ball game. It is 4th and goal from the 2. Strength of the formation to the right. It looks like it's driven back. Good defense. The Hornet defense blew that play up with good penetration. And the Hornets have taken over on 4th down and have probably about 99 or 98 yards to go for a touchdown. Let's see where they put it down officially. They are on their 1, and they are a long way. As a matter of fact, that 1 is not even a full yard. It is a very precarious 1 yard. Don't think we don't run under center much. And this is one of those. And I'm going to tell you what, Dyer County probably will bring everything but the kitchen sink after the Hornets on this one. Leighton Robertson brings his team to the line of scrimmage. Let's see how we line up. We just really want to wedge the ball out of there. Everybody in tight, and it's going to be one of those muscle or rugby scrum situations. Great effort, great blocking by the front line. We get it out to about the 8.5, maybe the 9-yard line, and a nice run. And that is Yahya Gad, and he looked like a man possessed running against a stacked line. Brings up 2nd and 1. Now that was about as sure a situation as you could have. 3 carries, 13 yards unofficially for Gad. Go back to the regular formation with trips left, 1 receiver to the right. The linebackers are coming, or 2 of them are. Across the middle, good catch holding on to it with a man holding on to him. That's complete to Beaver. It'll be a 1st down, a Carlock Nissan, or actually it's Chuck Hutton. They bought it from Carlock. Good pass by Robertson, and ball is blocked. It's incomplete. So an incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10. Ball will be placed down on the 19. And Chuck Hutton Nissan brings you the replays and the first downs. Trips right, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They've got about 7 men up now. The linebackers, they're leaning, they're coming. Robertson had no chance to get it away, and we didn't get the A-gaps blocked, and they got through. Huge loss, maybe as much as 10 yards, depending on the spot. About a 9-yard loss. 3rd down. Get your telescopes out to see the first down marker, which is at the 29-yard line. Ball at the 10. 3rd and 19. Trips right. Here comes the rush. Robertson's going to be yanked down again for another loss, and we'll be punting from the shadow of our own goal line, a 5-yard loss. I want to say Cowan was the tackler for the team. Jackson Young, the young punter. And let's see if they pin their ears back and come after the Hornets. They'll send 2 men deep, Galden being 1. Usually with him is Kirkendall. You got to watch not stepping on that end line back there, and they're going to have their end people especially coming hard. 1 up the middle, almost blocked then. Let's see, it takes a nice roll to help South Gibson out, and wisely, I believe that's Brady that stopped it when it started going the wrong way. Dyer County has excellent position in South Gibson territory. 7 minutes, 27 seconds, or 24, actually 7:24 left. And they'll bring out a slot right, single receiver, 2 backs in the backfield. South Gibson caught, and then they're trying that screen again. You got to turn him back in. We let him still get outside the receiver. Good job by him dancing and buying himself some time. This is one of those where you almost want to set on it. That was Kirkendall with the catch, I believe. 9-yard pickup. 2nd and 1. 98 yards passing for Daniels. He's thrown 14. We'll tell you exact completions. Look for the running play, possibly to Livingston. They got 2 backs in the backfield, slot right against 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. It is the delay, but not to Livingston. It'll be for first down as Isom gets positive yardage. Another first down for the Choctaws. .6:26 going. Hornets needing possession of the football. It's getting close to that time where you want to stand him up. You got to make sure you stop the runner, and then you start ripping at the football. Defense has spent a lot of time on the field tonight. We've had intercepted pass, 2 blocked punts, and also the onside kick, or the kick that was low and went off one of our front people. 1st and 10. And we get good penetration that time. Gadd in the backfield along with a couple of other helpers there. And Yaya Gadd having an outstanding game. No gain then. It'll be 2nd and 10. Now, I could make a case for late substitution here, or illegal substitution. It wouldn't float, though, because of the blocking back is to the right. They're going to throw that little quick one-man screen out here. Good tackle by Jeter, but still a nice gain on that. Gain of about 4, not quite 5. 102 yards now passing. $13 for 15 passing for Landon Daniels. But it's the turnovers, some costly penalties that have really been a difference in this ball game. No one can fault the effort now. Well, not quite as much yards, so I'll have to adjust my stats. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6.5. They fake the keep by Daniels. He'll get across the 25 down to about the 24. It'll be short of a first down, but with a 24-7 lead, they can afford to go for it on 4th down, even if they don't make it. Fourth and a short 3, maybe a long 2. Here come the Choctaws. Hornet defense wants to hold them here, trying to get switched. And there's going to be a penalty. You cannot, if you go into that neutral zone like that, the young man was trying to do the right thing for the Hornets. And again, one of those, you got to go behind you guys. If you get in the neutral zone, it's a 5-yard penalty and a very costly one, because that gives a first down to Dyer County with 4:21 and counting. See if they do arrest the clock. They don't. So another first down. You cannot get in that neutral zone. Those are little mistakes we'll work on in practice. The H-back shifts, running back. They're going to give to Livingston. He's going to carry forward. He'll get down close to the 15, and then a rugby scrum breaks out of there and actually gains some very good positive yardage. Sometimes you get lost in those, and you get out of them. And it looks like about a 7 or 8 yard gain. And actually, it's an 8 yard gain. And now 2nd and 2. 3:26 and counting. Still 30 seconds on the play clock and counting. Daniels has got his play. Second and 2 from the 11. Slot right, single coverage out here. One receiver to the left of the formation. 3 down lineman with a linebacker who walked up on the edge, taking most of the time. Now they'll give again. There's that lead block play to Livingston. He's got the first down. So 4 more cracks for the Choctaws as the clock continues to run at 2:48, and it's going to be 1st and goal. .239 and counting. 1st and goal from about the 8. They say 7 on the scoreboard, but it looks more like the 8, and we're going to call it 8. Press coverage to the right side of the formation. The man in motion. It won't be a jet sweep because they're letting him get by and resetting. The snap, the give on the counter. Livingston is going to take it and go the 7 or 8 yards, whichever one, in for the touchdown. Livingston with the running play to the right side. That came at the 2:05 mark here in the 4th quarter. on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. We got a good rush, but it's good, and it is 31-7. Dyer County in the lead, and we'll take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
Kickoff on the ground, bouncing it around. South Gibson wants to get on top of it and reaches, and we missed it. One guy let it run by, and I know because it was bouncing up. South Gibson falls on it. Nice sportsmanship by one of the South Gibson players as he helped one of the Choctaws up. South Gibson, though, with an injury. I thought Jake Haskins did a good job of helping a player. It looks like hopefully nothing more than a cramp. And out there trying to work. And sometimes in a hard game, we played hard, just haven't been able to put things together because either inopportune penalties or 2 block punts, an interception, and a fumble off of it. That's Matthew Austin. He'll try to walk it out. They'll go over to see if they use pickle juice or mustard, 2 of the remedies for those cramps. 2:02 to go in the ball game with the Hornets trailing the Choctaws 31-7. Hornets will have the football on their own 24 with the wide side of the field to the right. Choctaws will loosen up their secondary a little bit. Slot right for the Hornets. Robertson in the backfield with Reed. Wing back is to the right of the formation. Low snap. Robertson picks it up. A lot of pressure thrown out there and caught. First down and more. Running with the football across the 50. Now, again, Lucky is in the ball game as a wingback. Robertson under pressure. His pass is tipped and knocked away, intended for Lucky. Be 2nd and 10. After the ball game, we'll recap the scoring, have a few unofficial stats. 1:36 with the clock arrested. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line is where they put it down officially, wide side to the left. Jackson Young comes to the left of the formation. Wide out to the right with that wing back on the right side. Robertson drops back, cranks it up, got Young. And great catch by Jackson Young, and a handful right at the top of the shoulder pads and jersey pulls him down. At the 19, 31, Young just a freshman. Great things for him. That's Julian Nunemaker's grandson, I was told. Slot right, spinning a man in motion. Pass incomplete. Matthew Howell was the one coming in motion. 19 passes thrown by Leighton Robertson. .106 to go Hornets would love to put one in here and do it very quickly. Young to the bottom of your screen. They send a man in motion. That's Howell looking for him, but throwing over the middle. And a nice catch. Was that Austin or Wallace? We'll have to check and see. Be first and goal. That may have been Grotman out there. We'll have to see. And it is. We've got several people with turned ankles, cramps like that, and so a lot of switching in and out. 56 seconds. Clock is arrested. First and goal for the Hornets. They give, and boy, met in the backfield, and I think about half the Choctaw team introduced themselves to the running back. It'll bring up second goal after a loss of about 2 yards. Mind you, replays brought to you by Chuck Hutton as well as first down. Second goal. Robertson lofts one out there, overshot the receiver a little bit. He was closely covered, though. Brings up third and goal. 20.2 seconds. Robertson's got his play. Matthew Howell out there. Also, Kason Coggins. Third down pass. Swung out here to Howell, and good coverage, and he also couldn't quite hold on to the pass, and that'll bring up fourth down. 16.2 seconds. For pride factor, Hornets would love to stick one in the end zone here. It is fourth and goal. Fourth and goal from about the 8.5. Young going against a single. They're trying to take the inside away from him. Robertson flushed, runs, going to get tackled for a loss as the clock will wind down. They'll stop it at 11 seconds, but the game is over because they don't have to make another snap. The final score, 31-7. Dyer County wins. Let's take a timeout here on the Hornet Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with
We're back. They stopped the clock, and we'll have to snap it one more time. They'll get in victory formation with Livingston as safety. They'll take the loss, and that will end the ball game at 31-7. We'll be back after this timeout.
For nearly 2 decades, April Dunning has called Medina home, working as both a substitute teacher and special education assistant. While volunteering to make the community stronger, she has addressed the stray dog dilemma, improved city ordinances, and supported local events like the fireworks and Christmas parade. Now, she's ready to serve as city alderman. On Election Day, vote for April Dunning, a leader with heart and dedication. Paid for by friends of April Dunning.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Rep Local Orange Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Replogle Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We are back to give you, I hate to say the unhappy final. The kids played hard. Murphy's Law, if anything can go wrong, it did. The block punts, the interception, the fumble recovery, some inopportune penalties. We'll be back in action. It'll be Friday night, the 18th. Lexington comes to the Hornets' Nest to play in a region contest. I'm going to go ahead and recap the scoring. And Livingston on a 2-yard run in the first quarter at the 8:25 mark. All of their extra points were good. So we'll say field goal by fouls of 26 yards. And that happened in the second quarter, 10-0 at that point. And in the second quarter for South Gibson, Gadd scored on a 1-yard run to the left side. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left. It was 17-7 at that point. Of course, we didn't get to Ison's run. I left it out accidentally of 40 yards, 9:31 in that second quarter. That actually made it 17-0. Then it became 17-7 with Gadd's run in the third quarter. Jabari Livingston, again, 6-yard run. 10-10 mark. Extra point good. It's 24-7 in the fourth quarter. Livingston, again, Jabari Livingston. 7-yard run, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the contest, your final 31-7. The young men from South Gibson, we had several injuries, cramps, etc. They played hard. The coaching staff coached hard. Just got to eliminate some of those mistakes that are kind of like the old phrase, the cliche phrase of shooting yourself in the foot. We'll remind everyone that this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. It will be archived on YouTube later. You can also go back to the Facebook pages on and see it. And we will also tell you that executive producer is Paul Schultze, director Christopher Reasons, who has done a yeoman's task tonight. Main camera Stephen Childress, replay operator Christopher doubled and did a great job there. Play-by-play by Coach Joe Holloway. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz is prohibited. It's time to say thanks for your time, this time until October the 18th. Good night, all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.